So on this video, I'm going to talk about 6 things you need to focus on when running in the winter. The first thing is Lycra leggings. You need to have a pair of Lycra leggings. They will keep you nice and warm. They will keep the thing that is most important when running, your legs, warm. And when you're outdoors in the cold, if you've got a pair of shorts on and you're going for a run in the cold weather, you're going to get your calves cold, you're going to get your quads cold, and that's going to affect your training. Lycras, they're just brilliant. The second thing is covering your extremities. So hats, gloves, you need to make sure you have both those 2 things because they're the things that get cold the quickest. If you've got a nice hat on and a nice pair of gloves, the heat won't escape from your body just as quick, which means you'll keep nice and warm, which means that your muscles in your body are going to stay warm, which you will need to be able to run at pace or even just run at a casual, gentle jog. Covering the extremities is so important. Obviously your feet are an extremity, but they're covered up by your socks and shoes. But it's the hands and the head that get the coldest, the fastest. The third thing is appropriate footwear. And this is something that is so important when you're running in the winter. You have to be able to wear the right footwear. And if you're going to go out in the icy conditions on trail paths, for example, you're going to have to wear a pair of trail shoes. You're going to have something with grip. If you're going to go out on the roads in icy conditions, it's probably wise to do the same thing. Wear some sort of shoe with lots of grip. If you're going to go out and do a run on the pavement in a pair of lightweight, maybe fast Vaporfly type shoes, you're going to get yourself in trouble. You're going to fall over really quickly. So you need to make sure that your footwear is appropriate. The fourth thing is treadmills and tracks. Utilize them. These are things which you can do when it's icy, snowy, cold outside. You can jump on a treadmill and do the exact same session you were going to do outdoors. The same thing for the track. Most times tracks are iced, so they are gritted. So they have people who work and maintain the track that grit the track to make sure the track is not too slippy. It is their job to do that, and that's why you pay a fee to use the track itself in the winter. They are well maintained, they are all over the country, and there's one near you. So tracks, treadmills, utilize them in the winter time. They are so important. The fifth thing is lighting. So you've got to make sure if you're doing runs in the winter, the days are shorter. So to run in the light, you have to run within that very short period of time from say 7:30, 8 a.m. until 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And most of us are at work during that period. So lighting is so important. Getting out on roads where there are floodlit areas to make sure it's nice and safe, to make sure you don't slip or fall, to make sure you're utilizing, like I said in the previous one, running tracks where there are lights all around that floodlit areas, AstroTurf pitches, people using football pitches where there are floodlights around them as well. All these things exist in the UK, the US, Australia, where you guys are, and there's lots of facilities that you can use to make sure you're getting the appropriate lighting when you're training in the winter. The sixth thing is caloric intake, to make sure you have enough energy in your body to be able to run when you're outdoors. When you're outdoors and it's cold, your body is burning more calories just to keep up with keeping your body warm. The same thing that happens when it's too hot outside and it uses energy to try and decrease your body temperature. The same thing happens in the cold. So running in the winter, you need to make sure you might need to eat a little bit more food before your run so you have enough energy within your body to be able to complete the run at the pace that you want to. So there are 6 ways in which you can help your running during the winter months. To find out more about myself, I'm Matt Wood and Matt Woody Wood on all the different channels. And for more on Run Through, check out runthrough.com.